All right, so let's wrap this up here. One thing that wasn't mentioned before, it was already set. This is nice having this like this. This is align left. It may center or default to center. Don't do that. This looks a lot better design wise. And how do you change this space? That's offset, right? If you want it a little more or a little less, if you click on here, if you remember, that has to do with that margin. And you can move these images up and down and move the type up and down, just with the space key and return key. So we have our inventory sheet here that has the titles and captions, well considered, well written. We can run a spell check. A couple places you can do that. Right up here, if we click spelling and grammar. Okay, so it's found something, never did hard time. Nope, I'm going to ignore that. Change photo to photo. Yep, let me go ahead and change that. Change Molly to Molly Pollywog. Ignore that. And looks good, so I'm all set. Did my spell check. Do that, please. And I have to admit, I did not go over this copy with a fine-tooth comb, but it affects your credibility if you have a bunch of misspellings and whatnot in there. So we've corrected those, and now we're ready to export this. So if we want to download it, let's see, file, download. What we want is a Microsoft Word document in addition to the Google Doc. Okay, file, download, Microsoft Word. We click on this and it's sending it to our downloads folder. Let's go ahead and have a look at that, show in the Finder. Click, click, and sometimes you may have to make a few alignment adjustment, but it's looking pretty good. We can scooch this down just a little bit. Going from one application. It's pretty amazing that all this stuff works. But that alignment does look good. Let's do something else, because right now it doesn't have contact information. It doesn't have the title. Click multiple times on top here. Or you can go ahead and insert a header or a footer, and I'm going to give this a name and give my permanent contact information. So the name of this is Molly the dog. Oop. Then we want, you could put phone or not. I'm just going to put my permanent contact information. So there's the name of this and my name. In fact, for the purpose of this, let's go ahead and give it the inventory the same name as we have on the file. So starting it with the last name, Vitone dash Molly dog, and then we can have further information there. All right, and so now we're going to save this. Click down in here, and then we can print that out. Since we're working remotely, there's no need to print it out, but you want to have that uploaded into the Google Drive directory